so excited about this segment. Two incredible women. We have renowned pastry chef Sherry Yard, and she makes the most incredible desserts, loved by everyone I know. And her incredible work has also been a major source of inspiration to my granddaughter, Violet Summers. And Violet got a pink chef's jacket at a very early age and read Sherry's book cover to cover. And by age 9, she used Sherry's recipes to make apple tart tartin, age 9, for 40 people at her grandfather's birthday. So today we want to share that fabulous recipe with you. We have Sherry here to teach us how to make her famous apple tart tartin, and my gourmet granddaughter Violet is going to help her out. You are really, truly an inspired pastry chef. In fact, you're the one who does those incredible desserts for the Academy Awards, right?
18 years of Oscar.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
It's been
Wow.
Imagine.
A
lot of fun. So a lot of fun.
Okay, let's
talk tarte tatin.
Tarte tartin.
You know,
Let's start.
Here's the thing. I think when you make traditional tarte tatin,
right,
you have to put the pastry on top of the apples.
Yeah.
That is the caramel on the bottom, and then you have to flip it upside down.
We've all had, anybody who's tried a tarte tartin, you've ended up with apples. Have you done that? Have you missed?
Yeah, it just gets all over the
and
place.
Syrup, makes everything schmutzy.
Right. So you've got a foolproof way to make a tarte tartin.
Version of it, and it's fun, and it's fast, and it's easy. And here's the great part: you can make the pastry in advance, make the apples in advance, and then just at the last minute, heat the apples up, throw them on top, and pop it back in the oven.
Okay. Now you say make the pastry in advance, and that's really
bake
easy
it
for
off.
you.
It's all about creating a pocket.
Okay.
That all the juices are going to sink into and not flood all over the plate.
So you're going to do this separate, and then your apples separate, so it's foolproof.
No problems whatsoever.
Okay.
And here's the key. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the line on one side. I'm going to make sure it goes all the way through.
Right.
And then as you turn it, you want to cut and go all the way on one side only, just so you can create that loop. That one we're not going to cut all the way down. Do you want to do that, Violet, while I'm talking about that? So she's going to come all the way down, but just stop short there. And so what's going to happen is that's going to stay intact.
Okay.
And then on this side, she's going to cut here all the way straight and not cut all the way to there, right? And then all we're going to do is lift one side and flip it onto the other side.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
And then we flip this side.
Oh, it's a little
So you do this with Danish too. You know, we do this with croissant dough or Danish dough, and it creates that pretty pocket that you can then put in any kind of filling you want.
Oh, wow.
And it could be all fruit, it could be almonds,
now,
anything
do you
like
cook it separate?
Separate completely.
Okay.
So then you
put
need
it in
to
the oven
dock it.
for how long?
375 for about 40 minutes all day.
Just for the crust?
Just the crust.
Okay.
So now we've got a little bit of egg wash here, and just a combination of eggs, a little bit of yolk. I like a little yolk. You want a secret?
Yeah.
I put a little extra yolk because that's going to make it darker. A little darker in color.
Okay, so you're cooking it for 40 minutes.
40
a little
minutes.
extra yolk to get it darker. It's going to caramelize because you're going to put some sugar on it?
No, because of the natural, the flour.
Oh.
And it makes it caramelize. And it's the temperature. It's all about, just like when you heat a steak. You don't want to heat a steak, under a soft pan and wait for the heat to come up. You really want to set, with a real hot oven or a grill, real hot, and then set it. Same thing with your pastry. When it's baked, I'm going to put it on a cooling rack also.
Okay.
And that's going to keep it from.
All right.
So Violet's going to pull out the one that she's already worked on here. And voila.
Oh, wow.
See?
Oh, wow.
And you can see how it puffs up all on the side, and it kind of gives you this great little, and you can see how crackly it is.
Yum.
Or hear how crackly it is.
Yum.
And any kind, it doesn't matter whether it's
So now while you're smashing that in so that you can make room for the apples or whatever you happen to use?
I also like those little bits.
Yeah.
Even the way you cut a sandwich sometimes, it tastes better the way when you cut it. Like triangulars.
These are the things that cooks
I just think it's so important. It's just little things that make, and so if I kind of lift these things up, it gives you a little crunchy bit.
Right.
But if you want to take it to the next level, we're going to do our apple tart tatin.
Okay.
So butter always fills in the lines. That's what I say.
I love butter.
So we have the two different sugars. I have a light brown sugar. If you want, you can substitute some honey. But I would mix the honey with like an apple juice.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be, because the honey's going to caramelize and cook too much. And so all those flavors are coming together. It's going to start to caramelize just like caramel sugar. Right. Let's talk about apples real quick.
All right.
So I love Fuji, I love Pink Lady, Brayburn, Granny Smith. And so what I've done is cut a whole bunch of variety.
Okay.
Because the Granny's going to be really tart. The Fuji's are going to be fragrant and pretty, but not as tart.
Interesting.
Lemon juice.
To keep it from getting brown?
Yep.
And that's also for flavor? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you already put the lemon juice on it?
Always away from you. Yep. Okay. And away from you. Ever go in the pan, you always go, so it doesn't come back and bite you.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah. So we put the apples in. We want to have them cook. Don't start tossing them around too much.
So let it get there and get a little
Let them
crusty
just
under
sit
there.
exactly, just
That's
like your
another
steak.
great tip.
Don't move them around. Just let them
Right.
sit there. Go do something else. As that's going along, it's going to caramelize. This is going to take about 15, 20 minutes. And then you're going to fill the tart.
Okay. Usually tarte tartin is intimidating to people, and this is not.
No. I'm
Okay,
not
we
against
done
it. We
here?
are done.
Okay.
You're all finished. If you
That
want to
is
get
so,
a
and
little
then-
powdered sugar if you want.
Now,
There's-
Violet, tell them about the condition in our family. What's going on?
Oh, we're all gluten, egg, dairy intolerant. So I used to like to bake a lot, and then I couldn't really bake as much because
suddenly everybody's allergic.
exactly, so no one could eat it. But then I figured out a way to make the tarte tatin everything free, so
Come over
allergy free.
Uh-huh.
So this one doesn't have gluten, eggs, or dairy in it, and the crust is really simple. You just make it with gluten-free flour. And it's just peaches and lavender.
The fragrance of the lavender with the peach is just gorgeous.
Well, I see her grandfather hovering over there because he's Mr. Gluten Intolerant. Maybe you want to come in here and take a little taste.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming.
my pleasure.
I know that
Thank you
you've
so
got
much.
to cook up a storm tonight. She's with
on.
Wolfgang Puck, one of America's premier chefs, and you're our premier pastry chef. I so appreciate it. I love your books. Get Sherry Yard's books. They are just awesome. And one of these days, there'll be the Violet Summers cookbook, too. So we'll keep everybody working. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Can I have a taste of it?